All right, third grade. So today we are talking about Pablo Picasso and we are talking about asymmetrical or asymmetry. So remember, if something is asymmetrical, it means it is not the same on both sides. So on your table, you should have some face shape stencils and you should also have a Picasso face elements sheet. And this will give you a lot of examples for the features of the face. So first you're gonna choose what shape of head you want. And all of these are asymmetrical shapes, meaning this side kind of goes up and this side goes down. So if I folded it in half, it would not match on both sides. So all of these are just a little bit asymmetrical and they're a little bit funky looking, and that's because Picasso had some very interesting styles of artwork. So you're gonna choose one of these face shapes. I think I'm gonna go with this one. And you're gonna trace it onto a white piece of paper. I'm gonna do everything in Sharpie so you can see it, but you can do pencil first and then Sharpie. All right, so I've got my face traced onto my paper. Now I'm gonna just draw so I've got my face traced onto my paper. Now I'm gonna go ahead and fold my paper in half because I want one side to be different from the other side so it shows asymmetry. Now I'm gonna use my face features and choose which elements I would like to do for my Picasso face. So I think on one side, I'm going to start with maybe this eye that's kind of like a little bit closed. And I want all of my face features to be the right size. So not a tiny eye, like right here, because I'll be too little. And then the nose and the mouth are gonna be on this fold line that we just made. So if you choose a mouth like this that has a line in the middle, that line will go on that fold line. And if you choose a nose that is like this, so it doesn't really have a side, it will kind of go on half of your paper. So I'm gonna do that one and show you what that looks like. So it kind of goes past one side and then it's kind of on that fold line. And then the mouth is gonna go right in the middle of the fold line. And then for this eye, we want it to be asymmetrical, so I'm gonna choose something different. So don't choose the same eyes, because then it will be symmetrical. We don't want to do that this time. So maybe for my next eye, I'll do kind of like this funky looking one. All right, so that looks really goofy right now, but that is good because remember, this is a Picasso style face, not a normal style face. All right, so the next step is we are going to be painting these with our temper cakes, but we are going to be painting one side of the face a color and the other side a different color. When these are all dry next time, we're gonna be cutting it out so you can actually paint right outside the lines and it does not matter. So remember, these are gonna need quite a lot of water to get started. So I think I'm gonna choose, let's do blue for one half of the face. So I just kind of scoop some water in there and then I'm gonna mix it around a little bit. And that way it'll be nice and vibrant instead of just like kind of gross watery color. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint a line where my face is. I'm gonna avoid the mouth because I don't wanna paint over the mouth quite yet. Then I'm gonna go ahead and paint this whole side blue. So remember, you are choosing two colors, one for one side, one for the other side. All right, and this paint dries pretty quickly, so like part of my blue side is already almost dry. You can kind of see some wet spots. But while that's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and paint the eyes and the nose and the mouth. And I'm gonna try to paint every shape a different color. So whenever I cross a line, I'm gonna change my color. That means if I paint this part of the eye green, right here, then when I cross my line, that's going to be a different color. All right guys, so there is my finished Picasso face for today. So once you are finished with this step, you can put away your artwork and clean up your table.